Hi guys, welcome back to a new video on the channel, and this is again a new Evo update. I'm gonna go through the best Evos you can possibly complete and give 3 options per Evo I think are good for you. Complete if you want to complete this Evo. Of course, not every Evo fits into your team because maybe, for example, you've already done the right wing Team of the Year Evo and there's no better one. So I hope at least one of these Evos will be useful, but we're gonna go through every budget, of course. Some Evos I left out because they're just objectively bad. But every Evo where I saw a bit of potential, I've picked 3 players. And then it's of course up to you to decide if you agree with me or not and if you're gonna complete one of those players. Before I start the video, I think it's good to say that there are also 3 Evos in the objective that you can use to chain your Evo. So for example, there's a 5-star weak foot one in the objectives, I believe. There's one where you get the trickster and a weak foot upgrade as well. So if you put them on the player you want to Evo before you start the Evo, the rating will also not go up, so they still be eligible for the Evo and you'll have a better card. So always keep that in mind as well. So for example, when you see Evo that in the end gets 4-star skill moves, you can also do an SBC to get 5-star skill moves, I believe, or an objective. Put it on the card you want to Evo before you Evo him. Get that 5-star skills first and then put him into the Evo. So before I go into the paid Evos, I wanted to tell you that, guys. So the first Evo we're going to take a look at is the Festive Wingback Evo. This gives you technical plus and I believe something else as well, but because of the 3 I chose, they already have a playstyle plus or 2. Doesn't really matter that much. The first one I've gone for is Malo Gusto. This will be a very good wingback on the ball. You get wingback plus plus as a role. I don't think many people use it, but if you use it, it's of course very, very good. He's very, very solid on the ball, as I said. So that's obviously a big plus. As you can see also the playstyles, I'll show you everything and then you can see for yourself. Defensively, of course, he lacks a bit because, yeah, there are cards with better playstyles than him, but of course the stats look really good. Then the defensive best option is Wan-Bissaka as inform, evoing him. He's got a lot of good defensive playstyles. Going forward, of course, he'll be a bit worse than Malo Gusto, but he's got the fullback plus, and this, of course, gives him the edge where you, for example, play a fullback defend, being a good defender. And the last one I've gone for is Abdul Hamid, I think it's a winter wildcard, the green card. Yeah, he'll just be fast, good wingback, has no defensive playstyles though, so that's a bit of a downside to him. But I'd prefer the other 2 to be honest, but Abdul Hamid is a good 3rd option if you maybe have a Serie A team. Yeah, throw him in. Next up, the perfect attacking midfielder. So first one I've gone for is Nkunku. Of course, already having incisive plus is a big W. He's a good pass. He can play on the left as well. Striker everywhere. So having this card with the incisive plus, super OP, is a good option. Next, I've gone with Bruno. Again, incisive plus, also got the pink and the long ball. Normal playstyles. I think he's got dead ball as well, which is always good to have at least one person in your team with dead ball. You can play center mid as well, playmaker plus plus. He's a good option. And last but not least, it's Palmer. He can play on the right with the incisive. It's good if you yeah, can do like a first time incisive passes. It's hard to do, but if you use them, it's good to have a Palmer on the right. Yeah, with the perfect attacking midfielder Evo. But to be honest, I don't think this Evo is super good. So if you maybe can stay away from it, and you probably already have better players. But for the guys that are just starting and need a cheap, good player, I think it's a good Evo. Then next up, it's the Toon Squad Evo. And this one is pretty interesting because it upgrades your defensive stats all the way up, but I think it's just it's also for strikers or whatever. So, but to be honest, I think the playstyles benefit a midfielder more. So I've gone with the first one for Sunset. You can go with either the one on the market or the SBC one. Just depends whatever playstyles you want. Put them both in. So Sunset is a really good option because he's a good passer of the ball. His defending gets upgraded to like 85, 86. Can play center mid. It is pretty good on the ball, as I said, and defensively, he'll also be solid. And for the same reason, I've gone with Baenya. Yeah, just a good card. What can I say? Pink pass plus, which obviously helps a lot. But yeah, that's also what his Evo is about. And I think for the same reason, it's kind of similar to Sunset, although I think Sunset will be a bit better. And the third option is Uche. And this one is crazy because he's also 6'3", so he's a monster in midfield. The negative about him only is that he's 3-star, 3-star. But as I said, maybe if you can chain him with the 3 Evos before, you give him a 5-star skills, maybe a 4-star weak foot, and then you'll be rock solid. By the way, we also made a video about how you want to play out a game. If you are finished watching this one, you can check that one out as well. Next Evo we're going to talk about is the King of Egypt Evo. Of course, first EA released it wrong without the right mid position, but now with the right mid position available, there are some pretty good options. The first one was already a good option regardless, is Brahim for Girona. This card already has 99 shooting, so that's obviously crazy. And he's already got Rapid Plus. So doing this Evo obviously gets you Finesse Shot Plus as well. So this is something very positive, very effective as well for an attacking player. Getting a Finesse Shot Plus is huge. So if you look at his stats, they are crazy. I think you can also give him maybe the 5-star skill still if he doesn't have it. And one also good thing I think about him is he can play left wing, left mid, right wing, right mid. So he can play every position as a winger and as a mid or like a wide mid. So that's pretty good if you want to switch formations or use him as a super sub. He can play in every position. Then the next one is a very OP one, and he plays right back, and it's Da Costa SBC. I think most of you will complete him because he's pretty cheap. I think it's like 50k. And the playstyles he has are crazy. For future Evos, even like this one, he will be pretty good. So I think most of you will complete him anyway. But in this Evo, he'll also be really solid because he just gets that stat boost in every department. He gets a finesse shot, which I don't think matters that much for right back, and a press proven playstyle, which is always nice extra. And of course, as I said, the stats. So yeah, Da Costa is a pretty good option. And again, Cole Palmer in this Evo is also an option. If you combine the Incisive Plus with the Finesse Plus, it gives you a lot of attacking variation. And as I said, on the right wing with those incisive passes, then cutting in for a finesse shot, it makes him, of course, not as good as, but similar to the Team Gullit maybe. Another Evo is the Anchor Evo. This one's more of a defensive Evo, so you might want to put him on players that maybe already got good passing stats, but not like good physically on the midfield. In this case, we've gone with Manuel. He's got the Tiki Taka Plus. He's got some good stats. I think everything is above 80, 85 or something. So when you add that defensive side to him as well, he can become really good. The other two I've gone for are center backs though. So the first one is Thiaw from AC Milan. Yeah, good card, good height, everything is just good about him. Great rolls, great play styles, and adding that intercept plus, of course, makes him very good. And the last, I wanted to go with maybe an anticipate and intercept combination, so I've gone with Willy Orban from Leipzig. Yeah, what can I say? You look at him, decent stats, good play styles, great play styles, and yeah, you can play CDM and center back, but I'll play him at center back. And the last Evo I want to talk about is the Build Your Birthday Evo. And I've gone with the free one, not the other one. Of course, you can still upgrade your Evo after doing the first one, but I've gone with the free one. So the first option is Boadu from Bochum. He plays the Bundesliga, of course. He's already got finesse shot, so of course he will get the quick step in combination with already a normal rapid play style. Then the good passing play styles he gets, and a finesse shot makes him a really good card. Next one, I tried to avoid him, but honestly, he's so good you cannot avoid him. So Leao will now get Rapid Plus and Quick Step Plus in combination with the already incisive he has. Tiki Taka he will get as well. So all those stuff combined makes him, of course, again, a really good option. I know it's kind of a boring one, and he's also expensive to buy on the market, but yeah, I had to mention him. And then the last player of this video is Mateus Cunha. Again, same as Boadu, already got the finesse shot. Where you look at him, you got incisive, pinked, now Tiki Taka as well. You're getting that quick step as well, makes him just that tiny bit quicker. And yeah, makes him a good card. Can play strike, can play cam, so whatever you want really. So guys, this was again the Evo update. If you've got any questions, leave them down below. Of course, it's a new concept on the channel, so if you got any feedback, feel free to leave that in the comments as well. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe. I'll see you for the next time. Bye.